Deadly heat and unhealthy air are affecting about a third of the country's population. The heat has killed at least 14 people so far. And the smoke, it's blanketing big cities from the Midwest to the East Coast.
Seconds after delivering a pile of packages to a home in Cypress, Texas, this Amazon delivery driver nearly collapsed from excessive heat exhaustion. Wednesday, parts of Texas were hotter than 99% of the planet. In Dallas, the temperature inside Norman Grant's home climbed past 104 degrees before a donated air conditioner could be installed.
Sweating like crazy.
More than 62 million Americans are now under excessive heat watches, warnings, and advisories, trapped inside a heat dome covering the southeast. Roddy Fonstock spends his days on roofs in New Orleans installing commercial air conditioners.
It's hot enough to feel the soles of my shoes hot. Undershirt, 15 minutes, it's gone.
The Midwest and Northeast are not faring much better. Smoke from ongoing Canadian wildfires is blanketing big cities like Washington, D.C., Chicago, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo, New York. All of New York State is now under an air quality alert. And here in New York City, forecasters expect the smoke to be a problem on and off for several weeks. Residents are being urged to stay inside as much as possible and wear masks when they go out.
My eyes have been watering, my throat has been sore, I've been coughing.
And weather woes have stretched westward. This weekend, California is forecast for its first major heat wave of the year. And the National Weather Service is warning that dry, hot, windy conditions could lead to dangerous fires in the Southwest.
So we just heard about free air conditioners in Texas. Here in North Carolina, older adults can get free fans. Operation Fan Heat Relief goes into effect until October 31st. People 60 and older and adults with disabilities can sign up for these free fans. Now, there are locations offering these free fans all across the Triad. You can search free fans on WFMYnews2.com for a full list. That haze that was just mentioned, well, it's impacting us here in the Triad as well. We're seeing that code red air quality with high levels of particles in the air. It's unsafe really for everyone. We know that breathing this air is not good for us, but a lot of people online are comparing it to a very different kind of smoke. So let's verify, does breathing in this wildfire smoke compare to smoking a cigarette? Our sources are a 2015 study, government data, an online calculator, and an associate professor from Johns Hopkins. In 2015, scientists with the nonprofit Berkeley Earth wrote a paper about pollution in China. They created a formula comparing the effect of breathing in polluted air to smoking cigarettes, all based on health impacts of each. Various apps and online calculators let you plug in the air quality index in your city and how much exposure you have to put that in terms of cigarettes. Here's one example. According to government data, the air quality index in Washington, D.C. on June 8th averaged 261 from 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. The calculator says if you are outside during that time, it's the same as if you had smoked 4 cigarettes. But Dr. Kirsten Kohler from Johns Hopkins says it's not really a fair comparison. She says that cigarette smoke and wildfire smoke have different chemicals. And while some of the health effects could happen quickly, other effects could take years of exposure. So while neither is good for you, the claim that breathing wildfire smoke is like smoking cigarettes needs context. You know, there are things that you can do to stay healthy and safe during Code Orange quality days. That will be like tomorrow. Sensitive groups like young children, the elderly, and folks with respiratory problems should limit their time outdoors. If you have to go out, try wearing one of the N95 masks that you have around from the pandemic. They can help filter out the bad particles so you're just not breathing them in.